First question. What was your vision for the series?
My vision was to bring my vision for the series was to bring a comic book to life.
My vision for the series was to introduce Spider-Man to a new audience, but also create something that feels very faithful to everything that has come before it for longtime Spidey fans.
What is the style of animation and where did inspiration come from?
I would call the style of animation a moving comic book. It's not quite cell shaded CG, but it kind of is. It's a weird hybrid. I mean, it's all 3D, but our goal was to not make a 2D looking cell shaded shows, to make a 3D show that looks like a moving comic book.
I can't add anything to that. I'll just let it go.
Talk about your take on the iconic characters in the series and some of the brand new characters we will see in the series.
So one of the things we wanted to do for the iconic characters in this show is really like lean into what makes them special or lean into a very fun take on introducing them to a new audience. So, in terms of, let's say, Norman Osborn, that's a character that's going to be Peter's mentor. And every Spider Man fan knows that, like, if you put Peter Parker with Norman Osborn as his mentor, there's a good chance bad things are going to happen. So, knowing that people are going to come with a preconceived notion, I wanted to change how we present Norman, because if this is a different Norman than the one you're used to, maybe this one isn't the bad guy that you're expecting him to be. So I think that right there allows us to tell this story in a place where Norman could be fully altruistic and we don't know yet. And the fact that there's even that slightest doubt in your mind means that we're doing our job and creating a character that's fun and you're going to care about where the story goes with him. And, conversely, introducing a character, classic character like Scorpion, who hasn't been given a lot of time in the forefront of recent Spider-Man films, is a character that like I really wanted to delve into and make sure he had the proper weight, and also like the danger of feeling this character go up against Spider-Man, because this is a character that is like a legitimate threat. And our Spider-Man, our hero, is at the end of the day like a teenager. So making sure that like we make sure that it feels like it should feel like a gargantuan task that Spider-Man is like going out there every day and trying to keep his city safe from people that are trying to hurt people in it, and making sure that like those fights, those moments feel as big as they are, because at the end of the day, Peter's giving his all to keep his community safe, which is not a small feat.
Would you call this Peter Parker's origin story? Does it fit into the paradigm that we know for him?
I would say this is the origin story of Peter Parker, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
One of
Be,
Peter Parker's.
yes, beyond. I don't know if this is the origin story for Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but this is the origin for our Spider-Man for sure.
Tell us about Peter and where we find him at the beginning of the series.
Where we find Peter at the beginning of the series is a kid who is dealing with a lot and has even more things kind of thrown at him that are out of his control. And from that moment on, he kind of chooses a path, goes down that path, and wants to help people. And I think even from the outset, you see very quickly that like Peter Parker is a kid, is a hero who will like do whatever it takes to help, even if he doesn't have the means to do so. So watching him grow and learn and evolve as a person and a hero is kind of the journey that we're all in for when we first meet Peter.
That last question. What can viewers expect when they watch the series?
Viewers can expect Easter eggs, nostalgia, wholesome fun, drama, high school drama, um, action adventure, and just good old Spider-Man goodness.
Yeah, viewers can expect the unexpected. No,
Mm.
honestly, like they can expect, I think, a very fun Spider-Man story that goes to some places that I don't think they're expecting it to go. But we take some big swings, and I am very excited to see how people react to them.